What's up, pimps and players? I need to have like an intro, I feel like, for the YouTube live, you know? Like, what's up, you fucking accused sexual assault victims or assailants? Who knows? Whatever side you're on. There's only two sides of that argument, you know? There's no in between. Why have I started the stream this way? This is so stupid. Why have I done that? Anyway, we're here now, so that's the start. I just fucking fuck this. You're on early? Yeah, I'm on early. Why so early? I can't think of anything to do. I can't think of any fucking videos to make. That's why I'm on early. There is nothing going on that interests me in the MMA world, and my lighting is so fucked up. Down you come. There you go. I don't like it this early. Guru, my guy. Juru, can't wait for the Reebok deal to end. Why is that? Guru play some Fortnite, meow. I believe Good's father just passed away. Extra motivation, maybe. I'm worried in some ways. Also good in some other ways, you know? We'll see, though. We'll see how things play out, because it could be a real tough situation for him. And I'm not trying to make this all about me, but I want my prediction to be correct. Zhang versus Shevchenko prediction. Shevchenko would win, because Shevchenko is Shevchenko. Weigh-ins out. Shevchenko would destroy Zhang. I don't think she'd destroy her, but she would obliterate her. So maybe she would destroy her. I think it'd actually be pretty close on the feet for the first 2 rounds. Yeah, Valentina Shevchenko would probably do nothing, and then Shevchenko would just choose to hip toss her in the 3rd round and smash her face in on the ground. Something like that. I think that's how it'd go. Weigh-ins out. Oh, I haven't seen the weigh-ins. I need to look at the weigh-ins. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the weigh-ins. Weigh-ins. Here we go. Let's get crazy. UFC Vegas free weigh-ins. Am I right, guys? Let's fucking get crazy in here. Why is it not coming up? Can I type some more, please, and find it? Here we go. UFC Vegas free weigh-ins. I want to see the weigh-in face-offs, though. I'm not really too interested in the weigh-ins. But I'll check the weigh-ins, because it's good to see him on the scale. Bilal Muhammad looking drained as. Josh Emmett looking very Yorkish and Middle-earthy. I like it very much. And you've got Julian Robertson. Wonderful news. See the rest of him. Lyman Good is obviously Lyman Good. So that's going to be in shape. Very in shape, as usual. He's got that weird... I think there's certain people that can just exceed the normal amount of muscle mass that you can have. Like Douglas Silva DeAndrade. You know when they do that weird, like they've got lightning running through them kind of effect? Very strange indeed. Shane Burgos has a man bun. That's put me off a little bit, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, these are some good fights. Looking forward to it. Who needed the towel? Courtney Casey. Did she really miss weight? Who missed weight? Someone tell me who missed weight. Jesus Christ. MMA Guru, I know you're going to see this. What a fucking loser commenting in the fucking comment section for me to see it. What a weirdo. EJ, $2. Early live chat, defo worth a donation. Thank you. EJ, I appreciate you quite highly. Camacho also missed. Who else missed? I don't know who missed weight. Apparently Courtney Casey is about to miss weight. She's trembling. What is wrong with you? I'm more liking my prediction of her, though, to be honest with you. Holly thinks she'll get a title shot if she beats Aldana. Shake my head. Holly Holm is just a bit delusional. There is no rematch to be had. She'll take on the winner of Aspinlad versus Sarah McMahon, and she'll like it as well. Otherwise, she won't be in the UFC, and that's something I have full control over, so I can enforce that threat. Taito Ivasa versus Justin Tafa. Who wins? I'd probably go with Tafa, Justin Tafa. Taito Ivasa is not that good. He's okay, though, but he's just not that good. Guru, how's the furniture business going? It's going decent. It's not really a furniture business, but thank you. You ever listened to Playboy Carti before? No, I haven't, but I know of his name, of course. Did you see the Bobby Green versus Clay Guida face-off? I need to check the face-offs. That's what we're looking at. I don't really give a fuck about the weigh-ins, to be honest with you. Yo, so what? They all look drained. Very cool. And Roxanne Modafferi's got a fucking wig on. What the fuck? Anyway, Bobby Green... in shape. Good to see after so much time off. Jim Miller. Not in the best shape I've ever seen him. I'll be honest with you guys. Not in the best shape I've ever seen him whatsoever. What about Curtis Blaydes? Keeping his shirt on. Very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. That is extremely interesting. And Alexander Volkov is looking like Alexander Volkov. Oh, no, that's Austin Hubbard. Never mind. I'm mixing up my pale-ass white guys. Let me see the UFC Vegas 3 weigh-in face-offs, because the face-offs tell you everything. Volkov looks like a titan. Got any snackaroonies? I haven't got no snackaroonies, man. I'm going to be fetching them after this one, man. I'm also going to be getting myself a fucking takeaway as I increase the inflection of me voice. UFC Vegas 3 weigh-in face-off. Let's go. Let's see them. They aren't out yet. How unfortunate. Hopefully they come out in the middle of the stream and we can check them out because they tell the tale. 4-fight parlay. I don't know yet. I want to see the weigh-in face-offs. Don't talk to me about that. Smith versus Rakic. Rakic is going to annihilate Anthony Smith. Rakic versus Smith, who wins? To be honest, I can see Rakic beating anyone in that division. Only threat to him in that division was Stosic, and he was robbed out of the UFC. Okay, calm down. I think Rakic is going to just destroy Anthony Smith. What takeaway are you getting? How about you mind your own fucking business? How about that? Good day, Guru. How's it going? Ghost Skittle. What's up, dude? Rakic versus Smith. Don't do the Aussie accent or I'll get Jim Crew to smash ya. That's not an Aussie accent, but, you know. Yeah, fuck Jim Crew. What's he going to do? Get his boys over at fucking Stewie's Jiu-Jitsu gym to come get me? Fucking idiots. Name your gym something cooler. You're not in Family Guy. Good day, Guru. Rakic would sleep JJ IMO. I reckon he would. I reckon he'd take out Namajunas as well. Not just Ioane and Jacek. Namajunas as well, for sure. Sup. Hooker versus Poirier. Should I put money on Hooker? On Dean Hooker. I don't think you should. I don't know yet. Stop asking me these questions of what to do with your money. It's a lot of pressure, but I do think that Dan Hooker is definitely going to win. So take from that what you will. Jon Jones. Oh, Jon Jones. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Rakic beat him. I think that'd be very close odds as well. It would not surprise me if Rakic opened as a slight underdog to Jon Jones if they fought each other. Let's say Rakic beats Smith. All of a sudden, we're talking about him. I'm glad he's got to jump up the rankings, though. That's really good because he deserved it, because he did beat Volkan Ozdemir. So, yeah, that'd be pretty good. Stosic would dominate the Smith that showed up against Teixeira. No, I don't think so. Stosic can only dominate Kennedy Nzechukwu via groin shots. That's the only way you can get it done. Guru, free pick prelim parlay for this week? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm probably going to go with something like... I don't know. I actually don't know. No more questions about parlays. I'm not even going to read them. Rakic will knock out Smith. I was going to pick Frivola. Frivola's out. I was going to pick Courtney Casey. She looked like fucking Aspen Ladd on the weigh-ins. Like, I don't know anymore. So it's just fuck it. We'll see what happens. Roxanne Modafferi to go Super Saiyan versus Lauren Murphy. I think Roxanne Modafferi wins. I'll give you that one. Can Smith bounce back if he got better teeth? I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's just a worrying thing when you get better teeth like that. Why would he need those teeth? I don't remember his teeth being horrific in the first place. I know he used to have small teeth, but, like, you don't need to have... You're already married. Who are you getting better teeth for? You know what I mean? I understand that. Makes no sense. Vittori looked like he broke Lesnar. Okay. Do you think Colby will beat Usman in a rematch, or will he not be the same because he took too much damage in the first fight like Robert Whittaker after fighting Romero? Calm the fuck down. Calm down. Please, calm the fuck down. Don't you dare compare Whittaker Romero to Covington Usman. Please. Covington dropped Colby twice through illegal shots to the back of the head. Other than that, did little to no concussive damage. I know he hurt his jaw, but I don't think that's the career-changing damage that a lot of people seem to talk about, because what do you think happens in sparring when things don't go these fighters' way? They take damage. Usman destroyed. Usman did not destroy Colby. Usman might have been down 3-1 going into the 5th round. He dropped him twice. It wasn't even that bad. But you're comparing it to Whittaker-Romero levels when Whittaker broke both of his hands. Please calm down. Darren Till will beat Whittaker. I reckon his chin is gone. I think Darren Till will beat him. I don't think it's because his chin is gone. I just think that Whitaker is not good against elite strikers, and that's exactly what Darren Till is. And my richest fan is here, apparently. New richest fan, Mike Peterson. $19.99 from Mike Peterson. We'll round it up to $20. Camacho coming overweight. Do you think that matters? Also, do you think Lyman will gas if he doesn't get a finish? Camacho coming overweight is definitely going to matter because the guy he's facing is taking it on short notice. So that's going to mean a lot. And also, do you think Lyman will gas if he doesn't get a finish? No, because he didn't in the Ren counter fight, and Ren counter put a pace on him, and they fought for a very long time. I think Lyman Good's finally pacing himself. He used to gas, but he's doing a lot better now, proven by the fact that he got a third round TKO against Chance Ren counter, despite going for the finish multiple times in those early rounds and fighting through a broken foot in the first round as well. Lyman Good's going to beat Bilal Muhammad. But we'll see what happens. I just don't see a way Bilal Muhammad finishes Lyman Good. And I don't think he can outpoint him because laying on someone means less and less in the judge's eyes. And big shots mean more and more in the judge's eyes. So I don't think it's going to go well for him. Face-offs are out. Let's put on the face-offs. UFC face-off. UFC Vegas free face-offs. Here we go. Austin Hubbard versus, oh my God, that guy is fucking huge. What? How are they fighting at the same weight? Sorry? This guy's going to beat Austin Hubbard. Max Rokoff is going to beat Austin Hubbard. Roxanne Modafferi versus Lauren Murphy. I'm feeling real good about Roxanne. Roxanne. You don't have to put on your red light. Roxanne. And here we go. Justin James versus Frank Camacho. Justin James looking very tiny in comparison, especially seeing as Camacho missed weight. What an embarrassment to the sport. Camacho is going to beat this little kid. What a strange looking gnome. Anyway, let's move on. Julian Robertson versus Courtney Casey. This is more like it. Intense. I think Courtney Casey gets it done. Keep going. We've got Marc-Andre Barriault versus Oscar Piacota. I've never understood why Dana keeps pushing Marc-Andre Barriault. He even mentioned him in his thing about fighters if you don't know, get to know. Thank you again for the $19.99, Mike Peterson. Appreciate you. But I don't know why he's so high up on Marc-Andre Barriault. He's trash. And you're banned. No more spamming. Who is smarter, Ben Shapiro or Ben Askren? Ben Shapiro, probably. Ben Askren's good, but he does slur a little bit. You know, he's taken some knocks in his career. Even though people don't seem to see it. He has taken a few hits in his career. Clay Guida is a big guy for the lightweight division, man. That's strange. No shaking hands. Bobby Green, Clay Guida. Okay, I like it. Bobby Green's trying to simp towards Nate Diaz, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed. Talking about how his good friend Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz, I've never talked to you once in your life. Just because your hood does not make you Nate Diaz's friend. Jim Miller versus Roosevelt. Roberts is towering above him. Okay, I kind of expected that, but Roosevelt is defo going to win this one, in my opinion. Jim Miller's looking out of shape for this one, I'll tell you that. It's a bad sign. Unless he gets it done early, that's a bad sign. Bilal Muhammad versus Lyman Good. I'm liking it. I think Lyman's got him, man. I'm feeling real confident about that underdog prediction. I'm liking it. Then you've got the well-anticipated bouts between Raquel Pennington and Marion Renault. You know, that fight that we've been waiting for a decade now. Finally, they made it. Am I right, guys? I couldn't wait much longer. Shane Burgos is much larger than Josh Emmett, but Josh Emmett looks like a freak. So that's very strange. But Shane Burgos has a man bun, so we'll see if that pays off. Don't know how it will additionally affect his game, but, you know, it's all good. Curtis Blaydes versus Alexander Volkov. Blaydes is looking quite portly, I will say, a little bit chubbier than usual. That's somewhat to be expected. I think he's just going to rip out the legs from underneath. Actually, Blaydes ain't looking in that bad a shape, but he is looking a little bit chubbier. But I just think he tears the legs out from underneath Volkov and just smashes his head in. What's up? Hooker beats the shit out of Dawson. Beats the shit out of Dawson. I don't think that's... Oh, I think that's true, actually. I agree with you. I'm so used to people disagreeing with me. It's just strange, you know? Pennington versus Renault, who wins and how? Pennington wins by decision because you just named Pennington and Renault. Don't you dare consider that there might be a finish. It's Raquel Pennington. There won't be a finish. Blaydes marching Marab for takedowns. Matching Marab for takedowns. Interesting. Clay Guida used to fight light heavyweight. Remember, he was once the number 2 contender in light heavyweight. I don't remember that at all. You really think Belal loses? Loises? I don't think he loises. I think he loses. I think he gets KO'd in the first or second round. I'll be honest with you. I think Belal loses, yeah. I think Belal can beat guys that don't know what they're doing, but he can't beat guys that somewhat know what they're doing. You know? Like even the Tim Means fight. Please do better against Tim Means. Please do better against Tim Means. You know what I mean? What do you think of Smith versus Rakic? It's interesting. It's an interesting one. I'm definitely going to go with Rakic. I'm just surprised that Anthony Smith would take this fight so quickly after the damage that he took against Glover Teixeira. That is weird to me. But I'm guessing he wants to get straight back in the win column like he did when he lost to Jon Jones. He turned right back around to fight Gustafsson. But even still, I think that Rakic is going to annihilate him because Anthony Smith is not that good. Guru, when I first saw you, I thought you were Ben Stiller at the end of Dodgeball. I don't want to know what that looks like. I don't remember the film that well. I've definitely seen it. I refuse to look it up and take the insults. Tim Elliott is an absolute bomb. He's an absolute bomb. Who do you have, Kelvin or Hermanson? Hermanson's going to win. Hermanson's going to win that fight. He's going to... I'm not joking, you guys. Hermanson's going to go out there. He's going to grab Kelvin Gastelum. He's going to throw him on his head, and he's going to sink in the arm and guillotine and get it done. Kelvin Gastelum only beats post-USADA Brazilians. Look it up. And old fighters that take it on a week notice. And old fighters, period, post-USADA. Tisha Steele for the win. Yeah, I think Tisha Torres wins. Where did you see the news about Rakic versus Smith? It has been announced. I saw it on UFC News Alerts, old buddy, old pal. Let me see the rest of these weigh-in face-offs because I feel like I missed one. Let's go back in time. We back. I think Modafferi wins. I think Casey gets it done. That's interesting. So I think I'm going to go Modafferi, Casey. I'll see. I think Tisha Torres beats this girl. I don't know who she is. I've watched some of her fights, but fair enough. She's now in the UFC. She's got a decent record, to be fair. I've seen her last fight. It was pretty good. I still think Tisha Torres just slams her on her back. But, you know, good fight to make. Really good fight. I'm looking forward to it. Good stuff. I'm not looking forward to it, I'll be honest with you. But it's still a decent fight. I think Tisha Torres beats her pretty easily, in all honesty. Bobby Green versus Clay Guida. That's a decent matchup. Bilal Muhammad had a really close fight with Jeff Neal and had good moments against him. Yeah, but Jeff Neal isn't that good yet. Like, people say Jeff Neal, like, oh, Jeff Neal, he beat a top contender. Jeff Neal's beat no one ranked. Jeff Neal beat Mike Perry. Jeff Neal beat Frank Camacho, who's now a lightweight and has always been a lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much credit we're going to give to a close fight with Jeff Neal. I understand, though. My sure nets, Curtis Green, Roxanne, and Burgos. What do you think? I think they're decent. They're decent bets. I wouldn't bet on Curtis, though. He's too much of a favorite to just risk him losing, to be honest with you. Well, Anthony Smith just ruined his fucking career. Rakic is going to annihilate him, in my opinion. Completely. Destroy him. The Weeds will pick Josh Emmett by third round TKO because of Emmett's power, and apparently Burgos gets hit too much. Yeah, that's a cool prediction. We'll see if it happens. Rakic beats Smith. I think that Burgos is going to destroy him third round TKO. Rakic beats Smith. Who should he fight next? Santos? Yeah, probably. That'd be a decent fight. But I feel like Santos is going to want to get back in there real soon. I could see Santos fighting again and having a fight announced within the next month. So we'll see what happens. Maybe if he beats Santos, he can take on Glover Teixeira. And we'll just give Glover Teixeira that opportunity, you know? The Weasel is Weasel and a pussy. He's a Weasel and a pussy. I'm mad without the Weasel area. There's no fight. I'm Leon Edwards and there's no fight. Just Googled Ben Stiller at the end of Dodgeball. It's horrific. Is it him when he's like obese or something? Let me see. Ben Stiller at the end of Dodgeball. Dodgeball. Oh my god. Hilarity. Thank you very much for the insult. Never tapped on my life. Never tapped on my life, Ariel. There's no fight. So there's no fight. Me and Fabian over at Bellator. There's no fight. Pieces of butter. Is there a stream staying up? Yes, it will be. Please stop. Curtis by KO, Green by decision, Roxanne by TKO, and Burgos by KO. Interesting. Miocic or DC? I think Stipe has figured him out. DC is old. He's not old, but I think you noticed him age a little bit in his last fight with Stipe. He doesn't seem to have the crack on his shots, and if he doesn't get off the perfect eye poke in the first round, can't KO Stipe Miocic. People act like Stipe Miocic isn't going to be able to make the same adjustment. He's not going to have to make the same adjustment. He's already figured out he's going to start the third fight with the adjustment already made of ripping to the body. I think he's going to wait out the first round. Then in the second round, he's going to start going to the body. Then in the third round, he's going to flatten DC, and Stipe wins. So we can agree that Jon Jones is not vacating the belt, right? MTR's threats. Oh, you mean that belt he vacated 2 weeks ago? Oh, yeah. I don't think he is. I don't think he's doing it, seeing as it still says he's like heavyweight champ. Crazy. MTR's threats from Jon Jones. And people will go back to him. His fans will be like, you tried anyway, man. You know? You fucking told him, dude. They were scared. People will go back to Jon Jones and be his fan. That's how crazy the simpery of 2020 is. Weird. I'll check your picks video after this. Okay, MMA KO. Thank you very much. MMA KO makes the reaction videos. I remember this guy from a while ago. He put my video up when I said that Askren was going to get KO'd in 5 seconds by Masvidal. Haven't got it up yet, KO, but it will be up soon. Cejudo versus Volkanovski. Who you got? Emmett is going to melt Burgos. I'm sorry, everybody. Jim Miller is going to submit Roosevelt. Interesting. I don't think that's going to happen. But it could happen. But we'll see. I don't think it is going to happen. I think Roosevelt actually is probably going to get a finish. Looking at the shape Jim Miller showed up in, there's a reason he wanted it a catch weight. Been a little bit too much of a dad recently. Yeah, I think Roosevelt might be able to finish him late. But we'll see what happens. Jack Hermanson is a Viking beast. I don't know about that one. Is this staying up? Want to watch while at work? Yes, dude. You called that one, Guru Lamau. The video is about to break 400K. I know. It's crazy, dude. Good luck. Good luck to you, sir. What time did a fight start tomorrow, UK time? Let me find out for you, man. You know what you could also do? Type that exact same question into Google. It's this new invention that's just come out, which you probably haven't heard of. That's why you're asking me. You just type in what you asked me into this magical search bar. It will give you that answer. It starts at 10 p.m. tomorrow, which is actually a decent start time, and I'm okay with it. What do you think of Brady versus Aguilera? It's a good fight. It's a risky fight for Brady, but if Brady wins, this is how you do it. Don't jump up them rankings. Keep winning. Improve your contract. That's what happens. Good job for Brady. If he wins this one, I don't remember him. I don't know what contract he signed. If he's on a free fight contract, he's going to be immediately renegotiating after 3 dominant wins. So we'll see what happens. Agree indeed. Tom Brady. No, Sean Brady. Should I put my money on Burgos? Yeah, dude. I don't like being the direct reason for you doing it, but yeah, if you think that's right, I think it's right. Do you? Put it on there. Google, you're on my Google. Thank you very much. I'd like to see Dana make Santos versus Reyes for the title. That sounds a bit silly. I get it, though. You could do that. Maybe you could do it. I feel like Blachowicz has kind of earned something because people are saying if Corey Anderson beat Jan Blachowicz, Corey Anderson would get a title shot. Jan Blachowicz beats Corey Anderson. Oh, never mind. Well, hang on a second. The stakes were a title shot here. I think Blachowicz versus Reyes should take place next. And I think Thiago Santos should get rid of Glover Teixeira if he can. Pennington still hurts from Cizzy and Tisha Torres. Interesting. Start prioritizing my comments, Guru. It's always quality. That one wasn't. Vulcan versus Glover seems pretty logical. Vulcan's fighting Jiri Projaska. You know what I mean? That guy's name that's pretty long, but I don't know quite the name of. Jiri Projaska. Jiri Projaska. That's his name. The Rising guy. He's got that guy next. And if he wins that one, listen, him versus Glover sounds great to me. I just think Orkbane will win empathetically. Emphatically. There you go. That's a difficult one to spell. That's a difficult one to say because of the way it's spelt. Emphatically win, of course. Orkbane. I mean, Josh Emmett is just a weird looking guy. Orkbane is Josh Emmett. Guru, how's the furniture business going? Yeah, it's good. You've asked it 10 times. It's not really a furniture business, but going okay, dude. I don't have a furniture business. I just pick up some furniture now and again. Okay. That's the 5th time he's asked it. Without the knee injury, Santos would have beat Jones, I feel. Most likely, but also you could say that without the knee injury, Jones would have taken Santos a little bit more seriously and probably put the pressure on a little bit more. All good. Edgar versus Munoz. Who wins? Munoz by KO. Casey was underweight. Without the knee injury, Santos would have beat Jones, I feel. He probably would have. I would say he probably would have. Jon Jones is off cycle and it's very obvious. Holy shit, 10 buzzing. Pennington still hurt from... Okay, don't need to read that one again. Why are you ignoring my super chat, you muppet? You didn't send me a super chat. Oh, you did. $2. Tell me how to spend my money. Cheers. Well, there's this thing called super chat where you could send it to me. Thank you, Flurification. $2. Appreciate it very much so. This lighting makes... I don't know what that means. What did he say? Guru has the same hairline as Josh Emmett. Non-existent then. That's not true. MMA Guru or Brandon K. Casey was underweight. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. This lighting makes your beard look better. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I don't know if it's the lighting. I don't know what it is. There's just a weird light in the room today. It's a little bit more of an orange hue. You know what I mean? I think that John truly retires. Rakic, Santos, and Volkan will be the top guys in light heavyweight. Yeah, probably. I could see them names being up there. I think Blachowicz will stick around, though, don't you? I think Blachowicz is a little bit too good to not stick around. Like, he'll beat a lot of guys. Volkan will be up there, though. Rakic will be up there. Reyes will be up there. I agree with those ones. I don't think Santos is going to stay up there. I think Santos will probably win and then lose and then lose and then lose and lose, and then it'll be over. He's 36 or some shit. Like, he's not young. In all honesty, I'm not... Long one there. I'm not that big a fan of MMA. I just watch this channel because you are extremely intelligent. The people around you influence you mentally, so they should be smart for good influence. Thank you very much, Star Wars fan Khalil. I appreciate you. Who will Cannonier fight? Cannonier will probably fight Yoel Romero. Hi! Probably fight Yoel Romero. Burgos is fucking big. I mean, he is. He's fucking huge for the division. I don't know how he makes weight because I watched him fight Qatar again. I don't know how he makes weight. It makes no sense. How does he make weight? I know he's got skinny legs, but that can't just be it. He must just, like, not have, like, an organ. Maybe, yeah. Oh, that's got to be some kind of cheat. What if you've had your kidney removed? What if you've had your kidney removed? Surely you can make a weight that other people would. Usman has one lung. Oh, my God. It makes sense now. It makes sense. They've got to be missing something inside for them to be able to make that weight. Romero is fighting Hall. Yeah, Romero is fighting Hall. At the end of the day, I think we will see Reyes and Rakic have a title fight. It's a fun fight. Sounds catchy. Reyes versus Rakic. It would be pretty good. Moneyman just retracted 2 of his messages in a row. I want him to be known that he's done that. Shame on him. A lot of 145-pounders walk around 170. Yeah, it's true. Who's the most underrated fighter in the UFC, in your opinion? The most underrated fighter in the UFC, in my opinion. I don't know. Probably Reyes, because no one says he's the greatest of all time, even though he beat Jones. So probably Reyes. No one's talking about him. No, like, big media companies are talking about when Reyes is going to defend his belt. So probably Reyes. They don't rate him as champion. Reyes beats everyone at light heavyweight if Jones leaves. Yeah, I think so as well. Ollie, Chrissy J, the Retriever, all OGs. It's true. Qatar, Akhmedov is underrated. Akhmedov is not underrated. I think he's rated just enough because he's not dominating people. Let's be real. I know people don't know him that much, but at the same time, it's not like he's made waves with his resurgence through the rankings. I'll be honest with you. Guru, last question, please. Thank you. Some people have light bones. Yeah, I know. Undense bones. Johnny Bones. He'll KO Weidman. I don't know about that one, dude. I think Weidman's going to immediately get a double leg and an arm triangle Akhmedov on the ground. Uriah Hall is fight. He's not fighting Romero? Fair enough. You've retracted your message. Maybe he's not. I just keep my record clean on here. Just got employed by a private foreign intelligence agency. I highly doubt that's true. Thank you for your lies. No, that wasn't my last question. That's a shame. You should have typed it again instead of just completely talking about your last question. You should maybe post your last question again. Then I could read it. It's the skinny legs, bro. You'll be surprised how much lighter top-heavy guys are than they look. Same with Usman. Guy's huge, 6 feet tall, and still makes 170 because he legs. He legs. Yeah, he does legs. Jon Jones too. I know what you mean. When did you become a Jew? I've never been Jewish. I don't know when that became something that was said, but that's been said, so I don't mind. I'll take it. Vettori is ranked 14. I think he should fight Romero if he loses. Stop talking and inputting your dumb brain into things. Oh, I hate people. Vettori should not fight Yoel Romero. Here's what Vettori should do. He's not making great money. Take on a guy, and then take on another guy, and then take on another guy, and then hopefully renegotiate your contract at some point in between all of those taking ons of guys, and then fight one of the top dogs. Why are people in such a quick rush to get things done? Where is he ranked? Marvin Vettori, number 14. I would not mind if Marvin Vettori took on Krzysztof Jotko next. I think he'd probably beat him, and beat him very badly. Easy win, get the money, get further towards renegotiating your contract. Or maybe look for a fight with the winner of Weidman versus Akhmedov. Also a great fight because he went to a draw with Akhmedov, and I think Vettori's improved way more than Akhmedov has. So that would be a decent fight. He does not need to jump straight to Yoel Romero, even though Yoel Romero is winnable because, you know, it's Yoel Romero. If he doesn't get the big shot on you, he usually loses. But, you know, he's beatable by a lot of these guys now. A lot of people say that no one wants to fight Yoel Romero. Oh, other than everyone who's fought him 3 times a year? Oh, okay. I've never understood that promo that UFC keeps doing about no one wants to fight this Yoel Romero guy, but Adesanya calls him out. You mean that Yoel Romero guy who's lost 3 out of his last 4? What was the promo about? I don't understand. Gustafsson coming back at heavyweight is so interesting. I just hope it's the same Gustafsson that fought Glover. I'm currently sitting at a cafe in Lebanon and just got out of a shootout, taking a private flight to Singapore tomorrow. I really doubt that again, but again, amazing stories from yourself. Why is Dana called Uncle Dana? I don't know. He just got an uncle vibe, I guess. I think it was Uncle Fester, and it became... I think it was Uncle Dana as in... I don't know. It's just someone not directly related, but still treats you as their kid. Maybe that's why. I think it came when McGregor was in the mix, and everyone was calling him Uncle Dana. Go to your Uncle Dana, you know? Stuff like that. Will the UFC close down over financial issues? No, not at all. People act like, and I hate this, people act like if Masvidal doesn't come back, the UFC is going to suffer. The UFC will move on and be fine. Masvidal ain't shit without the UFC. Period. The people act like if Jon Jones chooses not to come back, the UFC will move on. We watch Reyes beat Jon Jones. Everyone will consider Reyes the champion. And that's it. Grew for either 32 or 12. Or 21. Uncle Fester the Molester. Interesting. And it rhymes as well, of course. Luke Rockhold versus Corey Anderson. Who would win right now? Corey Rockhold. I don't know who would win. Probably Corey Anderson, because Luke Rockhold's chin is not made for this world. Rockhold's leg is already fucked up too much as well. I think he's taken too much damage in his career. Unless he's looking to come back against Anderson Silva, he needs to shut up and just accept that he's on the sidelines from now on, you know? Guru, how would you see Stipe versus Gus go down? I think it's a very good fight for Gus. It is a good fight for Gus. You've got a boxing-orientated champion in Stipe Miocic. Obviously got great wrestling as well. Listen, Gus knows what he's doing by moving up to heavyweight. He's taken an easy career path when he gets back straight towards the title. If Gustafsson KOs Fabricio Verdum, he'll be top 10. I reckon he'll be number 10 maybe. Then he'll be looking to take on an Overeem, or maybe a winner of Derek Lewis versus Alexei Olenek. Something like this. Maybe a Curtis Blaydes, Alexander Volkov winner. What if it's Volkov? Then we've got to give him someone further down the rankings. That would make some sense. Gustafsson knows that in 2 fights, he could be either looking for a title shot or looking for a title elimination bout. Gustafsson's got some power moving up to heavyweight. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. I read your questioned so many times, money man. I'm trying to find Celia. Celia is the company's data file that contains all of its personnel's files and more. Cool. Corey is Anderson has a pretty bad chin as well, though. He does, but he's also like, he's at least in the game right now, you know? Like, Corey Anderson still has a chance against a lot of opponents, you know? Omari Akhmedov will put Weidman to sleep. Who's the last guy Omari Akhmedov put to sleep? Just give me a second. Yes, Brian Ebersol. And that one was from a knee injury. When was his TKO before that? Yes, Thiago de Oliveira Perpetuo. Of course. How could we forget about that guy? In 2013. Wow, Akhmedov's been in the UFC for a while, but still. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's calm down. Akhmedov is not that good. I know he's decent and he's very good, but he's not like this threat. You know, he's not like this monster on the rise, and you could already like his chances versus the champion. I don't think he's amazing. I really don't. I think it's a little bit overrated, but all good. Chest hair arrow. Do you think Shane Burgos' wife asked him, what do you want for breakfast? Shane replies with right hand because that's what he eats in every fight. Okay, dude. Very funny. I don't understand. Shane Burgos people act like Shane Burgos eats too many punches. Name someone who doesn't eat punches in a fight. He eats punches, but then he outlands guys and beats them up. Like, I understand. Oh, Shane Burgos gets hit too much. Who doesn't get hit too much? You get hit once, you're getting hit too much. There's a stupid reasoning for saying that Emmett's going to beat him. Alejandro Sanchez, $2. Would you let Dana molest you for a shot in the UFC? No, probably not. I itch my mustache when I'm lying. But no, probably not. I actually got a spot under here or something. It's just itching my skin. I don't think it's a spot. It's just, you know them ones? You know them ones there? Shane eats right hands, though, constantly. Yeah, but off guys like who? Calvin Kattar? And he eats them well. I don't know, man. I just don't think that listen, here's what I think. I think Shane Burgos wouldn't lose to Michael Johnson the whole fight and clip him with one punch. I think Shane Burgos would annihilate Michael Johnson at 145. I don't think that Shane Burgos would lose to Jeremy Stevens. I don't think he would. Holobar dropped him with a right. I know he did. What happened after that one? Switched right back on immediately. Armbarred him within 10 seconds. He's got weird recovery. I know he gets hit by big shots, but still. He got slipped by Kattar with the right. Yep. It's Calvin Kattar. I don't understand why people are bigging up. Josh Emmett was losing to Michael Johnson at featherweight. Michael Johnson at featherweight lost to Darren Elkins. Just throwing some things out there. Holobar is not part orc. Yeah, but Josh Emmett, people are going to judge him off of one KO. Listen, people are saying Emmett wins this fight. He has a chance, don't get me wrong. Josh Emmett has a chance to land a big punch because that's all he's fucking got. But look, you look at Josh Emmett's resume. Who's he beaten? Masad Bektik, good win. Very good. Decent. Good win. The performance speaks more than the win itself. The way he did it speaks more than the actual name. Michael Johnson, okay, you lost the whole fight, landed one punch. Lost to Jeremy Stevens, who's a guy who comes forward and puts it on him. Beats Ricardo Lamas. Same Ricardo Lamas? Nope, probably not. Felipe Arantes by decision. What happened there? What happened there? Wait, he didn't KO someone? It's almost as if people with somewhat decent chins don't get KO'd by Josh Emmett. How strange. How very strange indeed. Interesting. This guy who got KO'd by Song Yadong can't be KO'd by Josh Emmett. Interesting. Felipe Arantes. Now look at his fight before that. Lost to Desmond Green. Okay. Lost to Scott Holtzman. What happened there? No KO power? Okay, cool. What about John Tuck decision that he lost? John Tuck. I understand this was a while ago, but 4 years ain't that long. 4 years is not that long. And not only is it not that long, but 4 years is not that long to a 35-year-old. I'm just saying, some guys don't get KO'd so quickly. And Shane Burgos is one of those guys, and I think he's going to beat him. Who you got, Max or Hubbard? I might go with Max. I like to see the odds. If he's an underdog, I'm definitely going to be going with him because he looked huge at the weigh-ins. I had no idea how big he was of a guy for the division. That's crazy. It must be a catchweight bout, but it's not a catchweight bout. That's the strangest thing about it. You'd expect it to be a catchweight because of how short notice it is, but no, this is a lightweight bout. He's just that big of a lightweight. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. What's the odds? Let's see him. Read him and weep. Austin Hubbard is a 1-2 underdog. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But if I put £30 on Pennington, Modafferi, Courtney Casey, Lyman Good, and Shane Burgos, I can get £552. $5 for your parlay tomorrow. Thank you very much, sir. I really do appreciate that. Dono hype. The only way Gus becomes heavyweight champ is if he can avoid Ngannou, which he won't be able to do. I'd like to see him fight Lewis if he wins against Verdum. That's a decent fight. Thank you, Walter Perez, by the way. That's a great name of a gun used in World War I. I appreciate your money. $5, you filthy man. Oh, another $5. Actually, the real $5. We don't do $4.99s. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking, but thank you for the $5, the pair of you. Even though Savage Mr. Fox has royally fucked you up. Both of you are very appreciated with the money that you have donated to me. How much Prime Lawler's takedown defense hold against Khabib? How would Prime Lawler's takedown defense hold against Khabib? Probably quite good. He's Khabib's size, so he'd probably do quite good against him. Show us your boldness. I'm not bold. What's your parlay for tomorrow night? Just read it out right now. Don't know if you just got here, but I'm thinking so far of going with Modafferi, Pennington, Casey, Lyman Good, and Shane Burgos. But if I mix Shane Burgos for this Max Rohkoff, it's worse odds. How does that make any sense? I'll go with Burgos then. Burgos isn't even an underdog, though, is he? Burgos is a favorite. Wait, Max Rohkoff, he's a 2-1 favorite? How high are they on this kid? What the fuck? I thought he was an underdog. I completely read it wrong. But I'm going to go Modafferi, Pennington, Casey Good, and then Burgos afterwards. I don't see the point in betting on anyone else. Some favorite to 2 favorite. But I might go with Marc-Andre Barriot. Have I got a favorite here that I could switch with Marc-Andre? Let's get rid of Modafferi because who the fuck knows, and stick on Marc-Andre. Is that better for me? That's better for me. I might do that instead. Because Modafferi is a little bit risky. $5. Alexander Herrera. Courtney Casey at weigh-ins, and Emmett has phenomenal wrestling, and the MJ fight shows he can still land the shot at great speed disadvantage. Okay. But yeah, it's a great fight. Emmett has great wrestling, but Shane Burgos has great wrestling defense. Never been held down. But yeah, I agree. Courtney Casey looks rough at the weigh-ins, but I think she's going to win. She made weight as well. But I don't know. Casey going to get taken down? Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. I know that Robertson might do stuff there, but Casey's got decent jiu-jitsu. You know? Mark sucks. Don't pick him. He's 0-3. Yeah, but he's decent. He's a decent fighter. He's scrappy. He's tough. He wants to win. I don't know about Oscar Piaco today. We'll see what happens. If Till beats Whitaker, how do you think Till would do versus Izzy if he beats Costa? I think Till does the best against Izzy because he can be patient with him. Thank you for the $5, though. Alexander Herrera, I appreciate you. If O'Malley fights Garbrandt today, who wins? O'Malley. I don't watch MMA. I only watch because of your uncanny resemblance to Kane Hodder. Who is this fat bearded man? Oh, it's a fat bearded man. Portrayal of Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th franchise. Thank you very much. I look nothing like him, but thank you. Who would Till beat Edmund? Probably. Hey, Guru, you remember our chat on... Nope, don't remember that at all. What if Costa beats Adesanya and Till beats Whitaker? Probably. Costa. Costa would win against Till. I think you can bully Till. I do. Especially if you've got a great chin. I don't think you can be patient with Till. Unless you land one punch out of nowhere with Woodley. But Adesanya doesn't really have that one punch power. I know he got Whitaker, but listen, you can KO someone. Anyone can KO someone. Consistency of KOs dictates the power. You know what I mean? I never chatted to you on Kenak TV. I've never been on another YouTube show ever. Surprised you would take O'Malley right now. Can you explain your thoughts on that one? Cody Garbrandt's chinny. O'Malley moves around well. Garbrandt landed one big punch against the Sun Sal. Other than that, proved nothing to me about how good he is. I think I'd pick O'Malley on a day's notice. Took no damage in his last fight. I think O'Malley would beat him. Got way less priorities. Probably would be better on one day's notice than Garbrandt would be. I think O'Malley would get him. Has everything to gain. If they had a full camp, I think Garbrandt would probably find a way to get it done, especially with Mark Henry. I think there's more to find in O'Malley's game than there is Garbrandt, because we already know Garbrandt. You know what I mean? You're such a liar! I didn't go on Kenak TV's channel. Period. Like, did you? You're calling me a liar, but people can literally go and look on his channel. They can go and look. So I don't understand what you're trying to do here. Anyway, I feel O'Malley's going to get overwhelmed when he takes on a killer. Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I think if he takes on a wrestler who just sticks to him, I think there's going to be some problems, but who knows? Is Garbrandt Moraes the next fight to make? It was MMA Guru Bloopers. That's not me. That's MMA Guru Bloopers. Anyway, moving on. What a dumb cunt. Show off your hairness. No. Fuck off Kenak TV fans, your definition of casual. I feel O'Malley's going to get overwhelmed if he takes on a killer. Yeah, we'll see what happens. What's the most British insult ever? You fucking wanker! Calling someone a fucking wanker. Or a dickhead. Or a, There's a lot of words. I don't know if I'm going to say some of them because Americans might have different meanings for them. But there's some fucking words, mate. Like a wanker is a big one. A beanhead has been something. Not the worst insult, but unique to our area, I think. Beanhead. You're a beanhead. A nonce. There you go. A nonce is pretty bad. You fucking can. In a Cockney accent. There you go. Please, Roberts versus Miller. I've made a full video breaking it down. I think Roberts wins. And seeing the weigh-ins of Jim Miller's body, I think that maybe Roberts can get it done by third round TKO. Who knows? I don't know. But I think the Roberts is going to get it done by decision. I will. Show us your madness. He's lost to Miles Murkowicz via rear naked choke and got submitted by a rough-looking armbar in amateurs. I don't know who you're talking about. No idea. Yeah, I went way over your head, Zabin. Falls Dan Hardy. He's not good. You know I've said this about him. I like him. I think he's a decent mind for the game. I think he should stick around. He's a valued asset in the MMA community, but same time, don't act like you're this savage coming out of retirement. You barely clung on to your career in the UFC because you were known as the only English guy there. Other than Michael Bisping, of course. Watch Darren Till versus Dai Cook. No, we're in a live stream right now, but I will afterwards maybe. Guru likes looking at men's bodies. It's not true, but it's okay, bro, if you don't want to talk about it here. There's another channel called MMA Guru Bloopers. It's not me. It's just some guy that made a channel about me. Whatever. Picks vids will be soon out, William. Do you think DC training with Mark Henry will make a difference? Not really. Why would he do that? I don't think that would make any difference. I understand it, but why would you switch everything up being at the age that he is when he's kind of more set in his ways than any other fighter in UFC history? I think it's kind of silly. Video today, I'm just going to upload this. There's nothing to talk about in the MMA community, so there's no fucking video. There might be a video. We'll see what happens after this. See how bored I am. How good is Roshkov? Herbert isn't that bad, so why is he such a huge underdog? I'm going with Hubbard. Roshkov is a... I want to say NCAA champion. And he's young and in his prime. He's a very, very good wrestler. I don't think he's an NCAA champion. But he's something AA champion. And he's been a multiple-time qualifier for an NCAA, for the NCAA. Something like that. He's actually really good, but in wrestling. So we'll see how that translates, you know. Can I still say no dents, or is that taboo now? 2 pounds? I don't know what happened with D'Elia, but throwing the word pedophile around, that's a difficult word to brand someone with. And unless we know for certain that they were underage, I don't think we should be throwing around that name. You know what I'm saying? I mean, call him a weirdo all you want. Call him a perv. Call him a freak. Call him a cringy little creepy fuck. Call him those things. But using the word pedophile when he hasn't actually had sex with an underage girl is very extreme. You know? How long are you on for? I don't know. I actually don't know much about the Chris D'Elia situation. I'm not even answering MMA Guru bloopers. But I don't know much about the situation, but we'll see what happens, you know? I just don't think we should jump to conclusions immediately. But one thing we do know is that he is a creep of a man that is 30 what years of age? If you're that years of age and you're looking for just turned legally aged girls, a little bit strange. A little bit strange. Tyron Woodley is a homosexual. Interesting. Marc-Andre Barriault versus Oscar prediction. I think Marc-Andre Barriault wins by a razor-close decision. Just doing a little bit more in each round, probably. Devesh. You know James Lynch is from the Score MMA. It's gone. There's too many people in the chat. James Lynch is from the Score MMA. On his last live stream, he said he watches all of your breakdowns. Nice. I'll take it. I don't know. I think I know the name. But, cool. I'll take it. See, I think, is that the guy, what's it? The Score MMA? Is he the one that does all the Colby interviews? I don't want to type in the word Lynch on Google. Give me a second. Let me find another way of searching for him. Let's do it through Google, through YouTube instead, you know? Is it up on his channel when he mentioned it? Guru the nonce defender? I don't know if he is. So I'm not going to just openly call him a pedophile straight away because I don't know. Obviously, he's a creepy little fuck, though. But, you know. Yeah, he just did a Colby Cejudo interview. Nice. This is the guy. Who do you think he does? What do you think about Jan Blachowicz and Polish vodka? Polish power, legendary Polish power, Jon Jones. Come on, Jon Jones. We have to fight for the title. Any time and the place. I am going to fist you. Go read that dono. It's a dono. Why do they keep missing him? $2 from Toast. They think he's Toast, but he's still the bread area. You taking that Tisha Torres underdog? I am. I think she's going to win the fight. But Brianna Van Buren is risky to pick against because, you know, when they look like that and the UFC definitely wants them to win. So we'll see what happens on the decisions. You know what I mean? Rogan Schaub, Theo Burr all give me dumper pumping vibes. Dumper pumping? I don't know what that means. That might be an American phraseology. But they're all a little bit strange. That whole community is very strange. I mean, if you're... How old is Brendan Schaub now? I hate to turn this... Actually, I love to turn it into a shitting on Brendan Schaub segment. How old is Brendan Schaub? Don't ask him because he'll lie. 37. And he cares about his trainers or sneakers. He cares about his shoes at 37. Huh. He's 37 and he is a self-described sneakerhead. That is really interesting. Yeah, we'll leave it at that, please. Like 46 or so. What in the fuck? Good luck, mate. Will Rakic knock out Smith? Yeah, I think Rakic KOs him with a head kick or some shit. But he'll beat him. He might not KO him because I don't think it's the main event, is it? I don't think it's the main event. Might be a co-main event. Probably a co-main. Will Rakic knock out? What happens? What the fuck just happened? What happened? What? What do you think about co-main event? Of what? Oh, Emmett Burgos. I think Burgos beats him. Guru just had a blackout. Oh no, the sun went behind the clouds. So it just changes the lighting completely. But now I'm like in heaven. So it's all good. Your camera blacked out and came back all weird. Anyone miss weight today? Blacked out. Interesting. The screen went black. I think the sun went behind a cloud or something. We saw your room. There's not much to say. Well, he has a bed, guys. Fucking get him. You know? Good luck finding 4 locks, Lamau. Go Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? Popeye. Probably Popeyes, just because of the name. I don't know what Chick-fil-A is. So Popeyes. Olive, where's my spinach? Oh, I remember Popeye back in the day. Yes, camera blacked out. Guru, just remember after the fact that I warned you about an orc bane for at least a month. Warned you about orc bane for at least a month. I don't care, dude. Why are you saying orc bane? I know what bane means, but is that his new thing? Guru Belle Delphine is back. Cool. Did you see Mike Perry hitting the bag on IG? No, I didn't. Chick-fil-A nuggets are incredible. I don't know what Chick-fil-A is. I've never had either of them. Let's not start this debate about something I have no clue about. Chick-fil-A is a phenomenal chicken restaurant in the States. Interesting. I mean, I've only been to like Nando's 5 times, so I don't really have culinary expertise. You know what I mean? Despite what my body fat percentage would suggest. There's too much activity in the chat. Fuck! I know, dude, it's crazy. KFC or McD's? McD's. McD's is just trustworthy. Like, you know you're getting a good amount of cancer in there and a little bit of terminal AIDS, and you just know that it's going to do the right damage to your body. You know, you don't want no half-ass shit. Like, don't try and disguise this as some chicken. You know what I mean? I need to lie to me and let me put it in my system. Guru, would you have so many socks up there? Guru, why do you have so many socks standing up on their own? I don't have so many socks standing up on my own. On their own. At all. Max Kopf hasn't fought in the UFC. It's his debut, so who knows? The competition he has fought is not good at all. Yeah, I'm not going to pick him. I was just checking the odds. It just surprised me that he was a 2-1 favorite, to be honest with you. Very surprising. But still. Cool stuff. What's your favorite takeaway? Pizza. Pizza. He thinks you're Guru. Sean O'Malley versus Rob Font will answer all our answers about Sean. If Sean goes out there and smokes Rob, I think it would be very hard to doubt him anymore. Indeed. Indeed. What should I order out of the Chinese, MMA Guru? Some of that Rona. I'm joking. Order out the Chinese. How about you order some of our fucking private government data back? I'm joking. We're not going to get into conspiracies. Just order... I think it's called the Shih Tzu Main. Something like that. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Just get some like chicken balls and some sour sauce, you know what I mean? Sweet and sour sauce. It's good. Everything's good at a Chinese shop. Get anything. Guru was on the Score MMA live chat and he saw my questions, and that's when he said I watch MMA Guru's stuff. Got to keep advertising my boy all day, every day, and one and only mostly unbiased analyst. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. A good old dog on a stick. I love fried dog. Damn, Guru being racist on stream. Who would have guessed? That is not racist whatsoever. I said nothing about them at all. That is so not racist. Calm down, guys. Hey, Guru, fuck you. Because of you, I fought him. No idea what you're talking about. Lol, Scott, what do you want me to say? Okay. Do you think Stipe will throw body kicks this time because he knows he can't headhunt versus DC this time? Yeah, I don't think he'll throw body kicks. I don't think we're going to see body kicks out of Stipe Miocic, perhaps ever in his career. Don't think that's going to happen. He might chop a couple calfies. You know what I mean? A little few calf kicks down there, here and there, everywhere, because everyone loves a few calf kicks here and there. But I think he's just going to outbox DC. I don't think DC has the power to KO him unless he eye gouges him multiple times. And he tried that in the second fight. Still didn't work. Ali Khan is English or 17th. I don't know what that means. Colby just said he loves DC and that's his boy. Must be because he hyped him in Brazil. Oh, yeah, definitely. Or probably because he's looking to go to AKA. Or because he's going to Mark Henry. Who knows? Colby always has a reason for saying things. Sesame chicken? Sesame Street. Hey, Colby just said he loves DC. If Blaydes wins, who should he fight? Blaydes should fight the winner of Derek Lewis versus Alexei Olenek, or just I don't know, man. I really don't know, but fucking Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis. Useless fights he takes on. So annoying. He's just trying to get paydays. It's so obvious, but whatever. All good. Camacho or James? Camacho wins. What happens if someone in a title fight test for Covington steps in? Someone else, dude. Some other guy. If you notice, they're putting a lot of title fights with a similar fight in their division on the same card. So if you look at UFC 251, Usman and Burns, and you look down the card, and there's no other welterweights, unless you're looking to chuck in Alesio Zaleski dos Santos. Maybe I'm wrong there. But, you know, you look at the main card, you got Volkanovski Holloway. Do we have any other featherweights on the card anywhere? Maybe if Yan dusts up Aldo, he can just step in for the featherweight one as well. We do, but it's Makwan. Never mind. Maybe that card is not too good. But what I'm talking about is Figueiredo Benavidez 2 has Pantoja versus Askarov on the same card. They will most definitely just throw Askarov in there for the title shot. Even though Pantoja's higher ranked. Actually, they'll probably do Pantoja. But Askarov's undefeated, so who knows? We'll see what happens. Figueiredo's got a nice little fucking record for himself. If he can't beat Formiga now, that's the problem. Fuck, why did he take that Formiga fight when he was injured? That is so annoying. And he lost it because of that as well. And it was still quite close. That's such a nice record, though. 18-1. If he beats Formiga and manages to get that win back, he's got a great record. This Ali guy is going balmy. Don't know what that means. Pantoja. Blaydes and Lewis both agree the UFC is protecting him for whatever reason. Yep. Don't understand it. Is there any gay fighters UFC men's? Adesanya, I think. I think only Adesanya for now. Oi, do you think Burns is on the juice? I don't think Burns is on the fucking juice here talkie and juice here talkie. I don't think you're going to watch a weigh-in between Gilbert Burns and Kamaru Usman and suggest that Gilbert Burns might be the one on the juice. That just doesn't make much sense. Volkanovski talking about fighting Khabib, your thoughts? I mean, he's got to mention something, otherwise no one's going to talk about him. So good job, Volkanovski. He made a headline. Good stuff. Colby won't go to AKA because of Khabib and the Dagestanis. I don't think they will get his jokes. Oh, yeah, them and senses of humor. They're only allowed to talk shit to people and jump the cage and punch people in the back of the head and act like complete fucking animals. But, you know, humble. You know, humble and humble and respect. We know trash talk unless we trash talk. We know trash talk, you know. But, you know, they're all humble and respectful and stuff. They never do anything wrong. What do you think about Mike Perry challenging Michael J. White? I don't know. Is it possible UFC fighter loses on purpose? Bitch. Don't know what that means, dude. Why does that need a bitch at the end either? Change your tone, Xavier. No, I don't think it's possible that a UFC fighter loses on purpose. I don't think that's true. I think if things aren't going their way, they might look for a way out, but no one goes into a fight hoping that they're going to lose. Even if they're wildly outmatched, they're even praying for a KO in the first 10 seconds or something, you know? Do you think Colby apologizes to Khabib, tells him it's an act, and shows that Usman is a fraud, he will be allowed into AKA? I mean, probably. I don't know, though. We'll see what happens. Guru, the girls like handsome boys. Yeah. Weasel claims Conor threw the first punch in the brawl. He did, but that was only because... Well, no, he didn't really, because Khabib threw the first punch. It was a team versus a team. Listen, they act like McGregor started it. But McGregor threw a punch at the guy who was climbing the fence to get after Dylan Dennis. Okay? Like, McGregor punching that guy on the cage did not then lead the other guy to jump out of the crowd and climb over the cage. Like, they were already going to plan some kind of jumping situation. And it didn't mean that it was just a weird situation. But Conor McGregor did not start the brawl by any means. Even though he might have thrown the first punch against the guy that was on the cage. They were nothing punches, you know? Blaydes and Lewis both agree the UFC is protecting him for whatever reason. I just read that one. I mean, selling fight to bookie, bitch. Don't know what that means. Speak English. Do you think if Colby... Oh, no, I've already read that one. People are just saying the same thing over and over. If DC wins, who is the best heavyweight vacant title bout? Even if Stipe wins, we might need a vacant title. Ngannou versus the winner of Blaydes Volkov. if it's Blaydes. Probably. Gurula, what do you mean that was payback? Khabib never acts like that when the opponent is respectful. Are you throwing the dolly at the bus? He got his payback and insulting his father and nation and religion. Oh, Khabib didn't call out McGregor first? Wait, hang on a second. Insulting his culture and nation. Khabib called out McGregor, right? Called him a chicken. Said Ireland 6 million, Russia 150 million. Hang on a second. Double standards? Just because McGregor's make people chuckle? That's what clarifies trash talking. Khabib called him out and screamed at him, tried to get in his face backstage and start a fight, and completely disregarded him, called him a chicken, said he tapped like a chicken, before McGregor even came at Khabib at all. A little bit strange. You need to look up some stuff, man. I understand that people can say that Khabib is humble and respectful, but come on. He isn't really. What was happening in the Holloway versus Khabib fight? In the press conference. Khabib talked shit the whole time. Long night for Max. Long night. Thank you for showing up, but it's going to be long night for you. I'm going to smash and maul you. That's not trash talking. Just because he can't make jokes that make people laugh doesn't mean that he's not a trash talker. Anyway. Khabib sounded like he was going to send troops to Ireland with that post-fight speech. I know it was a weird reference to make, but still a reference nevertheless. Khabib explained that what he meant by Irish 6 million. Chill out, it's not that big of a country. He said he meant about the fans and he will get a lot of views. Ah, yes, that's what he meant. It all stems from our team. 29. Max had a lob-off shirt on though. Did he actually have he didn't have a lob-off shirt. Calm down. Khabib assaulted Artem first. Yep, ran up on him and slapped him. All good though. There's levels to trash talking. Yeah, only if you make people laugh about it and lose are you a trash talker. But if you win, you're not a trash talker, right? And if you trash talk trash talkers, you're not a trash talker, right? Interesting. Like Masvidal when he says that he doesn't like Askren's corny-ass trash talk. He's going to punch that curly-headed cunt up and drag his balls across his face. That's not trash talking because Masvidal labeled Ben Askren a trash talk before trash talking him. Crazy. Conor crossed the line. Oh, yeah, Conor went too far, though. Definitely. I'm just saying, you can't say that Khabib never trash talks because he starts it and he says shit in every single thing, you know? Calling someone a chicken doesn't equate to all of what Conor overreacted. Lol, slapping Artem and Conor jumps on a plane. I know, it is crazy. But then again, is Khabib the window of the bus? No. Then what did Conor do to Khabib? It'll be interesting. Yeah, but that trash talking is all right. Everyone does that. There's a line when you bring in family, religion, and nation. Not really. I get it, though. It's interesting. I don't think there's a line in any words, really. Unless you're some little sensitive bitch, then maybe. You think Volkanovski can knock out Max in the rematch? I'm planning to bet 1,000. Mohammed has 30. Okay. I won't be saying the truth in my chat. What are your thoughts on gene editing and its effect on sports like MMA? GSP talked about this once. Gene editing. What does that mean? Conor started that and Khabib ended that? No, Khabib called him out, so Conor didn't start it. I'm just saying, someone said that Khabib never trash talks and was humble. So that was my response to it. Yo Romero gene edits. What are we talking about? Like cut and paste genes? Or what's gene editing? I've never heard of that. Ali Khan, why? Okay. What did Michael Chiesa's face do to McGregor? The bus volley incident was uncalled for. Oh, but it sold so many pay-per-views, man. Michael Chiesa made more of himself by getting smashed by a dolly than him showing up to fight. I'll be honest with you. Because he would have probably lost. You know what would have happened to Chiesa? He would have missed weight. He said, I'm not doing this again, guys. It doesn't come off of me. And then he would have probably lost afterwards as well at 55. Chiesa had a better life after McGregor slammed a dolly into his face. It's true. I'm joking. I didn't know Chiesa until I saw the bus incident. And my case is settled. Guru, why are people still religious? I don't know. Some people get told, you know, when you believe in Santa Claus and stuff, like some people still, I mean, that you believe what your parents tell you a lot of times, especially if, I don't know, you believe what your parents tell you. You trust it to be true, you know? I don't mind people being religious. It's all good. I just don't like them trying to force religion on other people. If you have a problem with someone being not religious, it's weird. I understand people that do that, you know? How they say, oh, you don't believe in what? Oh my God, you don't believe in God? It's just kind of stupid. How is hell going to be, Guru? I don't know, dude. I hope it's fucking toasty, you know what I mean? I could do with a nice heat. What, is heaven going to be like really cold then? I know what I prefer. Actually, I prefer the cold. The cold is always better than the heat because you can put infinite amount of layers on. You can't take infinite amount of layers off. Put the bags of coins back on the windowsill. What do you mean the bags of coins? Oh, that was ages ago, actually. I don't know. Wow, you haven't been here in a while. What's up, dude? Adolf, by the way, what is your name? Adolf, you Nazi. Just because his name's Adolf, he's a Nazi? Come on, dude. Name shaming much. We don't tolerate that kind of behavior in here. It's 2020. God, sorry about him, Adolf. God, he's Jewish. Don't make those accusations. Savage Mr. Fox, IDK, I get a Jew vibe from. Whoa, 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 whoa. All of a sudden. Whoa, whoa. MMA Guru bloopers here. MMA Guru bloopers. What's going on? Calling someone a Nazi and then getting Jew vibes from someone. Hang on a second there. Are you paying attention? There's some secret sixth sense you have to detect a Jew. Sounds like someone's ancestors were definitely marching in a very, very good file. Very strange. I mean, a little bit hypocritical from the MMA Guru bloopers because he hasn't been donating recently. Listen, he doesn't have to donate. He can just run the banks and the media. LOL. MMA Guru bloopers is cancelled. Bloopers is not very tolerant. I was reading that out from the chat, by the way. I didn't actually say that. I'm having trouble speaking over the past 10 minutes. I've noticed it, and it's really annoying me. Religion is like a penis. It's fine if you have one, but don't go waving it in my face. You trying to fucking gay shame me, dude? Why can't I wave it in your face? Are you homophobic or something, dude? I'm joking. Someone said I was a sant for watching MMA. I'll be a sant. I don't know what that means, but cool. Yoel versus Uriah. Who are you taking? Whom of which am I predicting for that fight that's taking place? Probably Yoel via I Love You, and you'll see him soon. But I think that Yoel would win against Uriah Hall. You believe and feel good within yourself. Chrissy J with an irrelevant anecdote. Thank you very much. Why do you keep dodging my question about Adesanya? Stop saying about your question and just type the question. I'll get to it. How do you sleep at night picking Burgos to beat the Yoga? He's not an ogre. He's an orc. Burgos is going to win. I think he gets it done. Best MMA coach in the biz. Probably Mike Brown. Probably Mike Brown. I have not seen Romero been dominated ever in my life. What do you think? Can he become a champion at his position? Mike Brown or maybe... Listen. Here's something. I've never noticed a difference in fighters more than when Dwayne Ludwig gets involved. I'll be honest. Guru, do you think Courtney was touching the towel? I have no idea. What are you drinking, by the way? Some water. Some actual water this time. In some places, yes, but the real social control of the world stems from money, not religion. I don't know what's going on. Not Farahis. No. I think Romero versus Hall is actually a decent fight. Yoel can't wrestle in MMA. Hall has a chance to nick a decision. Yeah, it's a good fight for both of them. But yeah, Romero cannot wrestle. You're correct. But then again, Uriah Hall has maybe the worst counter wrestling. He's not very good at defending him. So maybe Yoel just takes him down and elbows him once and finishes him. Who knows? What do you mean about Dwayne? No idea. Please add some relevance. Oh, Ludwig. I've never seen such a significant difference in fighters than when Dwayne Ludwig gets involved in their camps. Like when Dwayne Ludwig went to Team Alpha Male and fucking Andre Philly came out looking way better. TJ Dillashaw had his performance against Renan Barão. Chad Mendes had his performance against Aldo in the rematch. Like, it was just a significant change in how good they were immediately. Even Benavidez tweets some things. But yeah, go watch the fucking prediction video. Up the raw. Dan Hooker versus Dustin Poirier. Who wins? Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker wins by TKO, second round. First round, maybe, but second, I think, would be more likely. Yeah, he's a great trainer, man. I just won 50 quid on a virtual Greyhound. There's tomorrow night's bet sorted. Nice job, Desire Zero. Very good job. Yes, Mo. Will Figgy lose ever? I think so. He's good, but he's had some close fights. He broke his hand in the Alejandro Pantoja fight. And that one was... It was a decent performance, but it wasn't the dominance that we're used to seeing from Figueiredo. But he did break his hand, and he kept slinging it as well. If you go back and watch the Figueiredo Pantoja fight, he just doesn't want to throw his right hand whatsoever the whole time. So I think he broke it. But then again, he still won, got the job done against Pantoja. Destroyed Tim Elliott in the first round. Destroyed Pantoja over 3 rounds. Almost destroyed Formiga, but was injured with like a torn labrum or something going into that fight, some shit like that. So I kind of excuse it a little bit, but still he lost. But then he destroyed John Moraga, destroyed Joseph Morales, destroyed Jared Brooks, destroyed Marco Beltran. Like he just runs through guys. That's the difference. And at flyweight, there's not a lot of people that completely shut out performances, you know? Know what I'm saying? Yep, no. Satanism and money is not the most followed religion in our century. No idea. Up there are no. Will Dustin cry once Hooker TKOs him? Probably. And he'll probably say something like, come on, keep fighting a good fight, and we're going to be selling my teeth that Dan Hooker just knocked out in the Good Fight Foundation, and just trying to build a playground for this kid, and, you know, I'm going to be selling my nose that Dan Hooker just sent into the octagon, into the crowd. And anyone see my nose in the crowd? Dan Hooker just sent it over there. A good fight. Hooker has been in firefights with much deadlier strikers. I don't know if you could say that, dude. I don't know if you could say that. I understand that people are going to be on my team picking Dan Hooker, but stop naming league fucking characters in my chat, you fucking idiot. Renekton, Darius, Garen, what's next? Gragas, Nuno, and Willem. Who names both of them? What a fucking weirdo. I meant Poirier. Oh, okay. Well, you're wrong. Corrected myself right after. All right. Get it right the first time, bitch. Do you believe in the devil, Guru? I believe in the devil. I believe there's a spirit inside. Makes people do crazy things. I don't think there's a devil. I think there are devilish people out there, perhaps. Hooker keeps his hands low and throws naked leg kicks. Dustin is going to knock him out. I don't think that's true, man. No disrespect whatsoever, but you mentioned you have a sociopathic qualities studying human emotions. If so, would you say you're a psychopath or a sociopath? Or neither? I'm not that. I'm just very socially aware of things. I'm aware of everything. I don't know if that means anything. And it's not, I take no offense at all. I'm just very socially aware of everything. You know, I notice stuff immediately. But yeah, Poirier might knock him out. It's true. Adolf, who's your real father? Okay, people are still arguing in my chat. Khabib, Conor, Justin. Now you're just naming lightweights. What do you think about Max? He's good. I think he's going to lose to Volkanovski, but he's good. I think if he actually built himself into a lightweight, he could do really well there, but I don't know how motivated he is anymore. So we'll see what happens. I hope he beats Volkanovski, but I don't think it's going to happen. You ever seen a ghost, Chrissy? My house used to be haunted. Apparently. Did you change any of your picks after seeing the weigh-ins? I am like you, socially, girl. Indeed. We share that quality. I could tell Adesanya was gay. Well, I think everyone shares that quality if it means that you can tell Adesanya's gay. But, you know, that's not very special then. You know what I mean? Poirier by decision, but if there's a finish, then Poirier round 4 TKO. Yeah, man, I don't think so. He gave his all the first fight we could see it. So I changed my green clay pick. Interesting. Josh Stern is a casual. I don't know why, but okay. Adolf, atheists like you are not from single father. Wow, he's going after atheists. You believe in your God and no others. We believe in one less God than you do. Ricky Gervais, 2015. Easy argument. Morgana. Yeah, we think Adesanya is part of the LGBT community. Do you think Prime Max could beat Volkanovski? You think he isn't as motivated as before? Vane. Morgana. I didn't notice it when you said Morgana because that's a real name. Morgana Vane combo is disgusting. But I don't think Max is even in his prime yet. I don't know, man. I just think it's different when he fights shorter guys that are kind of looking to take him down. He can't unload like he usually does. There's just certain style matchups that don't work for him. Now, listen, I think I would pick Holloway to beat Magomed Sharipov with fucking ease in a 5-round fight. Like, absolute annihilation. I'd even pick Max Holloway to beat Korean Zombie. I picked Max Holloway to probably beat... Who else? Obviously, Brian Ortega, but Yair Rodriguez. I think I would like Holloway's chances. But just against shorter guys that somewhat have the forever takedown against Holloway, he's not able to unload. You saw it in the Edgar fight. He did not want to make it look close versus Edgar, but Edgar had him guessing so much about takedowns. He kept fainting. Believing or not believing in God is the biggest gambling. It's true. But then again, you just believe at the end and then you get into heaven, you know? Brom and Misfortune. Nah, Brom and Lucian because of the double shot. Get off the stun quicker. Don't even talk. You don't know my level of play. Ricky Gervais is a G. Yeah. No, they aren't mean. Poirier round 4 guillotine after he gives Hooker a grappling lesson. Oh, yeah. Poirier's going to give someone a grappling lesson. Oh, go on. I'm joking. So now it worries me for the future. I mean, Poirier's got a good chance against Dan Hooker. I just think Dan Hooker beats him, guys. Poirier is very boxing orientated. He sits very heavy on his lead leg. Dan Hooker throws a lot of calf kicks. They seem to be OP in MMA recently. If you can throw calf kicks, they're OP. Dustin Poirier loads up with his shots. Dan Hooker doesn't. He just flies everything off the shoulder, which I think is going to beat Poirier to the punch every time. He's going to be jabbing Poirier's face off. He's going to close up Poirier's eye, hurt his calf, making it difficult for Poirier to walk too much. And he's going to slide right in with a left hook and KO Poirier. What kind of God would create James Vick's chin? The most powerful God there is. No one can create a chin the level of James Vick's. Is Stephen Thompson gay? He's quite camp. I think he's just nice. And he doesn't understand the horrors of the world. Even though he's an MMA fighter, but you know, he's just nice. And he spends a lot of time with kids. So I think when you're a teacher or a trainer for younger kids, it kind of the mannerisms that you have around kids sort of become the way you are, you know? You see that with people who are teachers. They're usually very good. They're just very in that bubbly, unless they're my teachers, in which case they're all fucking cunts. But, you know, you get that vibe from them. If you're around kids a lot, it brings this, that kind of campness to you, you know? Did they ever go upstairs? Guru, what's your favorite fight on the prelims tomorrow? My favorite fight on the prelims? It was going to be Matt Favola versus Frank Camacho. But I'm going to have to change my bloody mind to bloody Clay Guida versus Bobby Green, you absolute fucking muppet. Probably Clay Guida, Bobby Green. It's a very good fight. I like it. I want to rock with you all night. Oh no. John, yeah, it's a mystery vibe. She can fly a helicopter, shoot guns, fight well, speak multiple languages, likes to travel. She's amazing. Why couldn't Poirier land on Khabib for? I don't get it. He got that one on the button and he missed every punch after that. Either Khabib's got some weird stand-up defense or something up with Dustin. I think Khabib cracked him and rocked him, didn't he? A lot of people say that. Why couldn't he land on Khabib? Because he ran in with his hands down like a clown, like he does a lot in fights. And Khabib cracked him right on the chin and rocked him. Not bad, but definitely like shocked him. Like, whoa, I just got hit by something. And then his strikes just weren't as sharp after that, you know? Dan Hooker is prone to body shots. He has a weak midsection. He doesn't know. He just went down once from an Edson Barboza spinning back kick to the body. People are weird. That's so strange. I don't get that. Like, you can't define something about someone off of the most extreme situation. Oh, this fucking guy can't defend takedowns against Khabib. Terrible takedown defense. Hang on, no one can. You know, Khabib never hurt Poirier. Khabib hurt Poirier. Poirier ran in, Khabib cracked him, and Poirier sort of went like this. Sunk and then came back. Are you done? I actually watched the fight. I know the fight. Hang on a second. Khabib versus Poirier highlights. Here we go. Go to the BT Sport Khabib versus Poirier highlights. We're going to go to the second round when Poirier cracks him. Let me see. There it is, right there, right there. So he gets him first, tries landing the big shots, and then at 426, 425, bink! Khabib cracks Poirier, almost knocks him down off his feet, and Poirier's wobbly-legged. People don't notice that shit, man. People do not notice it. But Poirier went wobbly-legged after that shot. Like, Khabib just, like, in a frenzy threw this haymaker of a left hand, and it dinked Poirier right on the chin. Let me find it again. 428, 427, 426. Here we go, 426. Poirier smothering him. Boom! Khabib cracks him and sinks him with a left hand. People don't talk about that shit. You guys got to watch the fights, man. Watch it in slow motion and you'll see you're defended with a hook or something. Yeah, there you go. I've seen it. I'm looking at it now. He cracks him straight on the chin and hurts him. You can see it in Poirier's legs afterwards. He's wobbling. Bonk! Straight on the chin, and Poirier has to reset. Yeah, people... I mean, Khabib's stand-up's bad, but he... And I've always said this about Khabib, and I said this after the Ally Quinta fight as well, when Joe Rogan was saying his stuff. People act like Khabib still doesn't hit pads every day on work on his striking. I understand. People say that Khabib's striking's so bad, but he's in the gym every day throwing hands at pads. He's going to be somewhat good, you know? Like, you can get good with your hands. You don't have to do it that much, you know? But he's in the gym every day working on his striking. Know that for sure. If you do that, you're going to be somewhat good at striking. Regardless of how good your takedowns are, that you just have to be bad at striking for some reason, just in comparison. Makes no sense. Khabib has decent boxing. He actually does. He throws decent combos. His hands come back to his chin. I mean, Joe Rogan was calling him out for doing this with his jab, but his hand's next to his chin. Fair enough, his chin's up in the air, but he's ready to pull back. He didn't get cracked by Ally Quinta hard, you know? He's decent. I think people underrate his stand-up because he must have a weakness there because his takedowns are so good. But his stand-up's okay. I mean, he walked down Barboza and didn't get KO'd. You have to admit Khabib has some of the best striking defense in the game, even better than many high-level strikers. Well, yeah, but no. I don't think he does. I mean, he does get cracked on the chin. I wouldn't say that he has some of the best striking defense in the game whatsoever. I mean, he throws his hands out there. He's got a big head, though, so that can kind of help in certain ways. But Khabib's good. He's not afraid of people throwing bombs at him. He stays calm in that situation. But to say that he has the best striking defense in the game, I don't know about that one, dude. I really don't. What's good on Netflix? I don't know. I just hope he doesn't get cocky with Justin and get cracked out. Yeah, that'd be a shame. Imagine if both Tony and Khabib just sank into nothingness. Imagine if both Tony and Khabib go on 5-fight losing streaks and get cut from the UFC and never fight each other. That would be some crazy shit. He took the most least damage in the top 5. It doesn't mean anything when you're on top of someone for 95% of your fights with them. You can't define striking defense by how little someone gets hit when they're a dominant grappler who's on top, as I said, for about 90-95% of their fights. Calm down. Is this a rat race? I don't know. Justin is going to KO Khabib similar to Henderson versus Lombard. Justin smacks Khabib's head off. I don't know. I think Khabib takes him down a couple times. Justin bounces back up. Eventually, Justin doesn't bounce back up around the second round. And then Khabib just keeps on him. And then the jiu-jitsu difference is going to be massive. There's definitely holes in his striking. Yeah, there's holes in his striking, but he's still a guy who throws hands at pads every day. And people walk in like they're just going to school him on the feet like he doesn't know what he's doing. He trains his stand-up every day. He boxes every day, I'm sure. Like, he's going to be somewhat okay in the situation. But yeah, he definitely cracked Poirier in the second round. Because Poirier's just running after him, in hindsight, like a fucking retard, honestly. And Khabib smacks him on the chin with this right hand. Bink! Oh, Poirier sinks a little bit. His legs go funny. A little bit wobbly, but he stays on Khabib because he knows this is his moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Yeah. Gaethje, the next world champ. Khabib doesn't defense. All right, Guru, rank your favorite lightweight fighters or rank your favorite ranked lightweights. I don't know what you mean. Conor McGregor's pretty cool. I think Dan Hooker's going to be champ. Not champ, sorry. I think Dan Hooker's going to be in the top 3 after everyone else is gone. Gaethje's cool. You couldn't have laid out that question worse for me to try and understand. But I think you meant who are my favorite fighters, 1 through 5. I don't know, man. I will always be a fan of Ferguson, regardless of if he keeps losing. He will always be the type of guy to have me as a fan. You know what I mean? Guru Khabib stood with Conor for half the fight, though, with Barboza for 1/3, Poirier probably a quarter, and Michael Johnson a fifth. There is a lot of times when he could have got hit. He stands decently. No, he stood with Conor for like a minute in the first of the second. A minute of the second round. Stood with Conor for 30 seconds, didn't throw anything in the first round. Was on top of him and grappling with him the entire round after that. Was on top of Conor for 4 out of 5 minutes in the second round. Stood on the feet with Conor in the third when Conor was gassed and he got outstruck and beaten in that round for the only round of his career. Then in round 4, he was losing. Conor came out good. And then Khabib adjusted, got a takedown, and ended up in a decent position where he had the back. And got it done. You really try to suggest that Khabib was on the feet with Conor for half of their fight? Don't know about that one. He literally rocked Conor, though. He didn't rock Conor. He landed a big punch on Conor. I know rocked for you might mean something different, but rocked for me means you got Kevin Lee Barboza'd. Like, not that level, but like you need to show some sign that you've been concussed. Like Khabib cracked Conor, but Conor just ate it and kept coming forward. You know? Like Khabib did land some big shots, but still. Oh, in the second round, though, he did drop him. Sorry, you're right. But then Conor just scooped back up. He wasn't really concussed. He got knocked off balance, got back up, spun Khabib around, threw a flying knee. I forgot about the second round. But yeah, rocked for me means hurt. Rocked for me means like you're Gaethje'd a bit, you know? Like you're just kind of, whoa, like you're just recovering. Like you can visibly tell that there could be a finish any second here, you know? Ha! Costa versus Adesanya. Ha! Making loud noises to cover up the farts. Costa versus Adesanya, but the smell doesn't get covered up. That's the problem. And my windows are closed. On shaky legs, yeah. Wouldn't you consider it a knockdown, though? Yeah, but but they didn't consider it a knockdown. I would consider it a knockdown. I swear I would consider that a knockdown. Because I think if your hands stop you from hitting the floor, then that's a knockdown, in my opinion. But Conor technically, according to MMA rules, didn't get knocked down. And you can check it on the UFC stats. They don't count it as a knockdown. Because he stopped himself from hitting the floor. His bum never touched the ground. His knees never touched the ground. His hands did. And he got right back up. So, you know. Can Conor sleep Gaethje before the accumulation of leg kick damage adds up over the later rounds? All right, so you say the leg kick accumulation damage. I understand. I think the inside leg kick against Conor McGregor has been something that has worked throughout everyone's time fighting Conor McGregor. If you look at the most success that Conor McGregor's opponents have had that have lost to him, it would be inside leg kicks. You watched the ones against Eddie Alvarez. 2 inside leg kicks in the first round. Both of them knocked McGregor off of his feet. Dustin Poirier in their first round landed a clean inside leg kick on McGregor, kind of knocked him off balance as well. Same with Max Holloway, landed a few. You know, the inside leg kick is there for McGregor, but I don't think you can say that Gaethje's leg kicks are this debilitating technique that no one can take. Poirier took so many of them and still KO'd him in the 4th round. You know, like Ferguson took a lot of them, gave them right back. Gaethje's leg kicks are landers. You know, if you have conditioned shins, which 90% of the MMA roster has, you can take those leg kicks, you know. But calf kicks are different, obviously, so we'll see what happens. Could Conor knock anyone out 5 years ago? Conor could knock anyone out 5 years ago. Yeah, but, you know, as a featherweight, he's a big guy. He can still knock anyone out, though. People are crazy. I think Gaethje can knock Conor out, though, in the pocket. I don't know, man. I don't think that's true. I don't. He did 15 million for the Ultimate Fighter, I think, right? Yeah, Paulo Costa's on some crazy shit. Don't lie, your farts smell great. They do. They do. You're true. You're true. Since you're only 21, are you planning on going into MMA or any other martial arts in the future? I definitely want to do some jiu-jitsu, you know? Some jiu-jitsu. I want to do some jiu-jitsu because I want to do... I don't know what I want to do. I'll probably end up... I say I don't want to now, but I guarantee you in 5 years, if this channel keeps growing, you'll see me in a cage versus some fat fuck. Probably. Because, I don't know, I just would like to have that moment. At least once, you know? I'd go through the training and stuff first, but, you know. The difference between Conor and Justin is that Conor throws like 1 or 2 shots, so Khabib can wing a slip and then take down, etc. But Justin just throws like 4 or 5 punch combos and can stuff takedowns. Trouble. Dustin throws like 4 or 5 punch combos. What? Justin throws like 4 or 5 punch combos. And Conor doesn't throw combos? Wait, hang on. That's just not true, though. Gaethje was literally loading up for single shots against Tony Ferguson. You hate Dustin, fucking hater. I don't hate Dustin, I just picked Dan Hooker to beat him. I'm sorry. Dick Savage, shout out. There you go. Guru versus Gunnar Nelson. No wraps. Preferably no wraps. Harley Davidson. No wraps, Connor. John Kavanagh at SBG. No wraps. That's my Gunnar Nelson impression. No wraps. I like to raw dog my hose. No wraps. That's where it comes from. Gunnar Nelson raw dogging girls in Iceland. No wraps. Gunnar, put on a condom. No wraps. I want to feel my technique. Why do you hate? I don't. I think I just heard a car crash. Someone's dead. They actually might be because it definitely was a screeching to a smash. Oh shit, Connor is on the chat. Connor's not on the chat. Thoughts on Zabit's chin, Gurzu? Zabit's chin is good, but it has not yet been cracked with the level of satisfaction that I require in order to determine that a chin is good. I need to see him eat a real big shot on the chin. Qatar was landing some big ones, but he wasn't landing the big ones. You know, like the ones he was landing against Stephens. I'm going to sneeze. People love the sneezes. I think I broke the sound barrier. I mean, I just broke the sound barrier with that sneeze. I turned into Michael Jackson. My nose might have come off. Do you think Jones was going to best Ngannou? Yeah! Fart noise, cover up. Jones was going to best Ngannou? Probably. I don't know. No, he wasn't. Sorry. No. Hang on a second. No. Ngannou would annihilate Jon Jones in the first round by KO. I read questions and I read another one with my eyes and I answer that one, but I read one with my mouth that I'm not answering, which is weird. But Jones would KO Ngannou. Sorry. Guru, why do you smoke the trash of the English streets? I don't know, dude. They just deserve to be smoked. You know what I mean? They're trash. Those people are trash and they deserve the smoke. That's why I smoke the trash of the English streets. All the smoke. Like Tyron Woodley, you know? That 40-year-old with kids that talks about smoke. And catching a fade. No choice. You mean Ngannou would KO Jones? Oh, yeah, Ngannou would KO Jones. Easily. Did I not say that? Ngannou would KO Jones in the first round. Jon Jones is lucky he has a 15-centimeter reach advantage over all of his opponents because his boxing is some of the worst shit I've ever seen in MMA. Period. I'm not joking. Prime Kyle Bochniak was versus Prime Andre Sukumtar at 145. Who wins? Prime Bochniak. We're talking Prime Bochniak as in Bochniak in the last minute of the third round against Zabit, because that was his prime. So probably Prime Bochniak. But Prime Andre Sukumtar with them takedowns against a one-legged opponent, that's crazy. What else you do with that mouth? I'll eat stuff and I'll fucking brush my teeth and that. You know what I mean? If anything other than the soles of their feet touches the ground after getting struck, it's considered a knockdown. So yes, officially Conor got knocked down at 229. That's not it, though. It's not anything other than the soles of their feet, because Gaethje apparently didn't get knocked down against Tony Ferguson. I consider it a knockdown, but you're saying officially. You're using that word specifically like you've gone and checked. You know? Was it counted as a knockdown? No, it wasn't counted as a knockdown. So they don't officially count it. I don't know what counts as a knockdown in MMA, because they're using the Marcus of Queensberry judging system, but they're not using the Marcus of Queensberry rules, because in boxing, if your glove touches the canvas at any moment while you're stumbling, it's considered a knockdown. That was the situation with Floyd Mayweather and Sugar Shane Mosley, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? When Mayweather's glove touched the ground and there was all this controversy. I don't think it was Mosley. It might have been Mosley. I don't know who it was. It was one guy. I swear to God, Jon Jones will never fight Francis. That was just a bunch of clout chasing. Yes, indeed. Jon's been doing that at heavyweight for a while. Yes, indeed. Read the rules. No, I understand what you mean by read the rules. But you understand by officially, you mean it has been announced as it. You know? But it hasn't. So you can say read the rules, but they have not considered it a knockdown. They didn't even consider Gaethje versus Ferguson a knockdown, which in my opinion was worse than the McGregor-Khabib one. But yeah, I think they should have called it a knockdown. It makes more sense. Because it is a knockdown. You've been hit so hard that you've fallen backwards and had to stop yourself from falling. That's a knockdown to me. Always thought he wore it because he hasn't any hair. No, I've got hair. I've got afro, everything. Liam taking off at 10k anyways, you will see. I'm not ginger, Willow. Why are you saying that in the chat? I scrolled up, you fucking cunt. I'm not ginger. Why is that a thing that keeps coming out? He has a decent hairline, just ginger. I take the first bit, but I'm not ginger. I don't understand that. Tony versus McNuggets. To be fair, Kyle Bochniak has all the physical attributes of an elite fighter, good boxing and cardio, iron chin, and decent takedown defense. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's true. He has all the attributes, but he's just too small when there's guys like Zabit weight bullying, you know? And just being too good for him, obviously, as well. Scroll up some more. Read my messages before, Lamal Guru. He takes the bus. Bloopers. Just screenshot goes from wearing no beanies. Actually, I'll send it, you fucking conspiracy theorist. How is Courtney Casey and under? I don't know, but I'm picking her on my parlay. Tony beats McNuggets. Where you at, McNuggets? Guru's the type of person to ankle pick his son. Hold on, I'm talking, brother. My son's first words. Hold on, I'm talking, brother. Tony Ferguson memes. I hate that they've gone. One loss. One close, biased commentary, biased judged loss. And Tony Ferguson memes end. They were the best moment of my life. Every video that UFC posted, there would have to be a Ferguson meme. And now they're gone. This fucking plane ruining my fucking moment here. Being so loud while I'm trying to get emotional. God. Any prediction for Frank Camacho versus Justin James? This is my prediction for Frank Camacho versus Justin James. You ready? You ready for it? Here it comes. You ready? Here's my prediction. You ready? That's my prediction. Hold on, I'm talking, brother. You do that perfectly. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Zabita Skinny is not a weight bully. like he isn't almost 6'2". Dude, he's skinny. Jesus. Will they know I've downloaded video his old day after Conor versus Khabib reaction? He has no beanie and he speaks so unconfidently and quietly into the mic. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't speak so quietly into the mic. I used to have a terrible mic back in the day. That was a genuine laugh as well, Guru. Okay, I don't care, Guru. What do you mean? Why is everyone saying stuff that I don't understand? Mike the Simp Perry just died in a street fight. Oh well. Rest in peace. What's the new brown tint to the picture? New camera, Guru? No, it blacked out halfway through the stream and came back up. Oh, Guru bloopers. Okay, I understand. Tony versus Connor, 4 dislikes. Can we get 5? Okay, he's rallying me hatred. I appreciate it. Fucking haters, dude. You should put all the blinds up. It looks like you're sitting in isolation. We want to see some real world behind you. You'll see trees and birds. And the birds will probably fly at the window if I bring the blinds up, because they tend to do that when the blinds are up, which could actually create some entertainment. Next stream, the blinds might be up just to lure some birds into suicide. That would be hilarious. If I'm like giving a, oh, I actually might do that just for the chance. Just for the chance of it happening, I might actually do that. That's crazy. Yes, nice, man. Who is the dumbest fighter in MMA? The dumbest fighter in MMA? We're talking fucking, you know the thing, Joe Biden. Fuck, I'm banned for saying that. Is glass rare in London? Glass. No, glass is not rare in London. Told you, always prioritizing my comments. I don't know what happened. Read second to last comment. No, just type it again. No. Did you see Jon Jones top Steve-O's ear off with a hammer? I didn't see that. And also, a man's loyal. I can't reveal that. Okay, cool. What the fuck? If you have any MMA fighter as a friend, who would it be? Darren Elkins. That wasn't my answer. I want to be able to have a conversation with them and not have to feed them through a straw. Any MMA fighter as a friend? Interesting. I don't think they'd be good friends. I think they'd just be annoying, egotistical cunts all day. But if I had to pick one of them, Till seems like he knows a good meme or two. And he's local, so probably Till. Guru's grandpa. Wonderboy would be a great friend. Yeah, Wonderboy would be a good friend. But Till's got the memes. You know, I'd want to befriend Till and then hate him and then have a website made after me, like the MMAGuruIsABum.com. Search up Mike Perry's Bum. I've already seen it, dude. I'm so happy right now. I've always wanted you to pull the blinds up. Okay, dude. Chrissy J, nah, you didn't give it. Would Gustafsson starting Verdum tell us anything about where he stands in the heavyweight division, since Verdum looks and fights like a man his age? No, it won't tell us much because Gus should beat Verdum. I think he's going to beat him. But Verdum's still good. He's tough. So we'll see how he beats him. I think that's the main question, you know. It's not if he can beat Verdum. It's how easily he can do it. You know what I mean? Valentina Shevchenko would be a good travel friend, I think. Oh, yeah, while we're at it, Nama Yunus as well would definitely be a good friend. And some other girls. Guru, you look like you've lost weight looking back at bloopers videos. Congrats, dude. Thanks, dude. I've lost like 30-something pounds. Pretty fucking easy, you know what I mean? Jon Jones actually hammers Steve-O's ear off. Not even joking. Check Twitter. I don't know. I don't want to see it anyway. I don't really care about what Jon Jones and Steve-O got up to. If it ain't cocaine, then I don't care. Because that's the only common thing they have. The thing in common they have, sorry. Common thing. Wow. Covington versus Verdum should be next. That makes all the sense in the world. Fuck you, Fabricio Verdum. Yeah, what you fucking... I can't say that on there. Have you read You Mein Kampf I gave you at your bar mitzvah? That's not true. You didn't give me Mein Kampf at my bar mitzvah at all. Those are the two opposites of things that you would do. How tall are you, Guru? 6'2" and a fucking 3/4. Just under 6'3", pal. Depends. Some mornings I'm a bit closer to the 6'3"-ish. I reckon I'd be this much taller than Bisping. That much taller. You see that little line there? I reckon if I stood next to Bisping, you'd say, oh, MMA Guru's taller, but, you know. But Bisping's still big. You know what I mean? How big is Bisping? Bisping! I love you, Bisping! Hi! Hey, Dana! The Count, Bisping. He's 6'2". Oh, there you go. He looks my size. I wanna rock with you all night. Lol, I love you, Mike. Would Shorb strangle your... I don't know about Shorb, man. He's a little bit average. Here's the thing about Shorb, and I would say this to his face, because I'd like to see if he did anything, because then he would lose his fan base. But the thing about Shorb is he came into MMA at a perfect time to be somehow moving up the rankings. You know what I mean? Like, at a perfect time. Like, he did not KO the Crow Cup of Crow Cups. He should have destroyed Nogueira. He should have destroyed Ben Rothwell. But, you know, I think he just got some good moments. So he got there at a good time. He was on the least competitive Ultimate Fighter season in history, other than the women's divisions, of course. If you remember the Ultimate Fighter this season, they were literally just NFL players that had no idea what they were doing in the cage. They were just big guys, and Shorb won it. Good job. Masvidal versus Askren too. Masvidal. Askren's done, man. I think he's done with MMA altogether. How tall is Luke Thomas? Tuke Lomas? Tuke Lomas is... I don't know how tall he is, I'll be honest. Probably like 6'3", 6'4", something like that. Seems pretty tall. He's also got a big head, which is strange, but you know. Masvidal versus Tony at 170. Probably Tony. Probably Masvidal at 170. You know what I mean? Especially at this age of Tony's career. Luke Thomas is like 6'4", Chris. Shorb didn't win. Big Country KO'd him. I know, but even still, like, for him to get through the stages that he did, you fought guys who had no idea what they were doing. Why? So you call him Tuke Lomas. I called him Tuke Lomas once and you made a blooper about it. So now I'm just going to do it every now and again, you know. Watch the video of Steve-O and Holly Holm grappling on ESPN Twitter. I think you'll enjoy it. What did you say? Oh, the stream. Hang on a second, guys. I'm joking. I'm not going to wank. I haven't actually seen it yet, but I am going to check that out right now. Most definitely. I'm joking. She's not even that good. But we're about to watch Burgos take out. Oh, we're not going to because it's not available in my country. We're not going to check it out. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing the video of the grappling. Handing out packages to locals. Not seeing any grappling take place, I'll be honest with y'all. Still not seeing any bloody grappling. I'll wait until afterwards. It'll be on Pornhub or something. IG, have you seen Roxy's Twitter? Ha! No, I haven't. Just type in Steve-O Holly Holm on Twitter. No, I'm good. Yeah! Gosh, dog, for sure don't trash my mediocre resume, B. Or I'll cry over it like you're dead. Can't speak. I can't speak. He couldn't speak in his reaction to Chris D'Elia, but he could still interrupt Brian Callen. He literally couldn't speak, but still found it in him. Somehow, some way to, by saying that he can't speak, interrupt Brian Callen. Will Tenshin Nasukawa ever come to UFC? Nakasawa, sorry. No. No, he won't. I don't even think that's his surname. Nakasawa? Tenshin Nakusawa. I don't think that's how it's spelled. How is it spelled? Let me see. Tenshin! Oh, it's Nasukawa. There we go. Nasukawa! I was right the first time. Not Nakasawa, you fucking idiot. God, what an idiot. Fucking grandpa? Get out of here, dude. You see the weigh-ins? Roxanne is on roids. I don't know. Besides the body shots, I think Qatar is just too sharp and technical for Burgos. Yep, same here. Especially now, I think Qatar's he's improved dramatically over the past year or two, you know? Any Bellator star you want to see in UFC? Douglas Lima. Go to Roxy's IG. Okay, let me see. Roxanne. Put on your red light. Roxanne. Ooh, Roxanne. What do you want me to look at? I don't know what you want me to look at. She is into role-playing in bed by the looks of things. Why does she dress up like a hero so much? It's strange. It's very strange. You should have some sort of prediction ladder, top 15 to rank viewers. Nah, I'm good. You're like TikTok girls? No, I don't. She's ripped. She is very ripped. You should have some... No. Gegard versus Romero. Yeah, retract him, you bitch. Good job. Keith Peterson got a proper 12 sponsorship. Nice. And did he get like a Mayfair sponsorship or something? A little bit of SIGs to go with him. My Wang got hard for the first time in 50 years, grandson. I'm going to need a ride to the cemetery. You are disgusting, Grandpa. What a freak. Guru likes Lego. How much Lego can you stuff up your bum? That's an In-Betweeners quote, which I watched yesterday. I watched that episode yesterday. Good old Neil. Neil Sutherland. Does Gaethje beat Poirier in a rematch? Yes, he does. I will do it and register people's predictions so we can see who's the best predictor. Okay. Grandma wouldn't want me cheating, would she? Okay, I know. I got the joke in the first place. Oh, yes. Super Skunk. He is a chemo baby. That's not true. Do you read graphic novels, Guru? No, I'm long past the days of comic books. But I did used to collect these ones. They came out in different order. They had numbers on the side, but they came out in like number 53, number 3. So it like forced you to get all of them. And I quit halfway, so I don't have all of them. Guru, at 15K, you show us the wheelchair. Definitely. In England, do they force everyone to watch the In-Betweeners? Is it like a rite of passage in the UK? The In-Betweeners is just a good... It's not really a rite of passage, but you won't survive in school without it. Because it came out like perfect time, and it might... I think the year above me had a better use of the In-Betweeners terminology, but my year still used it. Like, if you didn't call someone a bunda or something like that, or a baguette-eating frog, I don't know. There were not spaghetti and frog, but there were a lot of phrases used. Usually Jay's lies, you know? You always mention something like that. It was just something to talk about, you know? Bus wankers! That's exactly what, but that's exactly the one that was used. Bus wankers was used a lot. Oh, bus wankers. Oh, briefcase! Every time someone had a briefcase wanker, straight away. Read last comment. Why does Dan Hardy love Lego? Is it a UK thing? I don't know why Dan Hardy loves Lego. I don't know why. Grew up, put Frank Camacho in my parlay. Was this a bad idea? You're a fool. You have doomed yourself. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll finger the bird. Yeah, well, there you go. There are finished stories you can buy, albeit mature stories. I highly recommend Batman Year One. I don't mind, but I'm not really into that sort of stuff at this age of mine. But I'll definitely be encouraging my children to read comic books because I thought they were pretty cool. But I'm checking before I give my kids stuff when I'm older because I don't know what they're going to try and teach my kids while I'm not looking. You know? Hopefully the world's back to normal by then. Fill this up for me. See you later, guys. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Take care, everyone. This one's staying up as well, so I'll see you later. What do you think about Adesanya's striking defense? No, I'm going. It's pretty good, but he leans back too much, and eventually he's going to pay. But that's good. That's all good. We'll figure it out. He's got good striking defense, though. Really good. But he can be caught. He's not in the Matrix. We'll say that. Yeah. Goodbye.